K3s. Hi. So it's maths time for you, and today we have got 1, 2, 3, let me see, 4 and 5. 5 worksheets for my K3s. But give Ms. Deborah a few seconds. I'm going to have a sip of water again. That keeps my throat nice and moist, so I can begin my teaching. Okay, let's see what it is they want to teach us today. Okay, children. So here, oh, my glasses, dear me. I got them. Much better. So here, we're learning about subtraction, taking away. So what does that mean exactly? Let's look at the pictures and see if that helps you to understand better. So how many balloons are left? So first of all, we look here. How many balloons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, but 2 of the balloons popped. So how many are left? 1, 2. So then we write the answer 2 there. Because we started with 4, 2 of them popped. So how many are left? From the 4, 2 of them pop, blong, blong, bye-bye. And we are left with only 2. That's called taking away. And we have a bigger number and we take something away, it gives us a smaller number. Now let's look at this. How many fish left? You have to look quite closely here. Little Cat starts off with having three fish on his plate. Then Cat's too hungry and he says, yum, yum, yum. I want to eat some fish up. And he starts eating. And at the end, there's only 1 fish left. So how many fish left? Just 1. So how many did he eat? 1, 2. So Cat actually ate 2 here. And now he's left with 1 fish on his plate. Same thing here. How many cakes left? So here comes Mousy with 5 cakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oops, he slipped. And how many fell off? 2 fell off the plate. So how many does Mousy have left on his plate now? 1, 2, 3. He only has got 3. Okay? And let's see if you can do the last one by yourself. So that's taking away. You have something and then some of it gets lost or given away and you have less. Let's look at these numbers. We're carrying on with our subtraction. So here they've used some cubes to give us the idea. So this is the number of cubes we started with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they say take away. Take away means subtraction. Take away 1. That's one that's been crossed out. So you're taking that away. How many would then be left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 left. So we do the same here, but we've had to write it down though. You start with the right number, 5. Take away 1 equals to 4. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cubes to start with. Take away how many crossed out? 2. And how much does that equal after we've taken that away? 1, 2, 3. Okay, can you do this for that? So like this one would be 2, 1, 2, 3. Starts off with 3, write that. This one, how many do we start with? 2, write that. How many gets crossed out? Just 1. And then write your answer. After it gets crossed out, how many is left? Okay, that's not difficult. This is actually quite straightforward. But because you're in K3, you have to learn now how to do your subtractions. Okay, this one, we're learning about odd and even numbers. Now, odd and even numbers are a bit hard for you to understand. So Ms. Deborah has actually got some illustrations to show you what odd and even are all about. Okay, so what are odd numbers and what are even numbers? Basically, even numbers are when we can pair things up. So if you are with a friend, there's 2 of you, Two of you are then called a pair, okay? And there's no one extra, just a two. So that's an even number. Let's see if we can put these in groups of two. If we can fit them into groups of two and there's nothing extra, we call them even numbers. So let's circle groups of two. 1, 2, 1, 2. Anything extra? No, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 becomes an even number. This is not your worksheet. This is just to teach you the idea of odd and even. What about the pairs? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we put them in groups of 2? Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, there's one left over. So this one has no partner. So this means it is an odd number, okay? This is an odd number. That's not enough to put into groups of 2. So let's have a look at this one. So odd number is ODD, odd. Let's have a look at this one, the oranges. Groups of 2 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, 1, 2. Have they all found friends? Are they all partnered up? Any spares? No. So that is an even number. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10. And it's an even number. And this one was 7. And it's an odd number. And this one is 4, which is an even number again. Let's have a look at this one, the pineapples. Let's circle them up in groups of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They've all got partners. So how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 in this group, and they are even numbers. Okay, even numbers. Let's have a look at the lemons. Let's put them in groups of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, there's one lonely lemon all by himself with no partner. So this is an odd number. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are, 9. Okay, an odd number. What about our apples? Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All with partners? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is number 6. Is it an odd or even number? It is an even number. Well done. Okay, children, so that's the odd and even numbers. Now let's have a look at our worksheets. They want us to count the socks and write the correct numbers in the blanks. So just counting the numbers 1, you write it here. How many? 1, 2, write it there. How many here? 1, 2, 3, write 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, write 4 there. Okay? And as you go down, the odd numbers, which means there are not enough to make a pair, you would color it red. And the even numbers that you can make into groups of 2 would be even. So you can actually do what Miss Deborah taught you first. You can circle to see if you can make groups of 2. Oh, yes, that's 2, 2. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4 and write the 4 here. Okay? Do that for this exercise sheet. Okay, sweethearts? Well done. Let's see the next one. It takes a bit of practice, but I'm sure you can do it. So for odd numbers, that's like 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Okay, it begins with an O sound, odd. And even is E-V-E-N, even. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many pairs are there? 1, 2. So any extras? No. So this is an even number. 1, 2, 3. Can we put them in groups of 2? No, because 1 is left over. So this is an odd number. Okay? And carry on doing the rest of the remaining questions. And the last one, this is our number block again. Numbers going to 100. So for some of it, they've put numbers. For them, some of them, they've just put a car there. But you will notice this is 1, 11, 21. We go across and fill in the numbers. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And what's missing here? It's 22. 22, 2, 2, 23, 24, 25, and so on and so forth, all the way to the end. And over here, based on this, fill in what number's missing. So look at 13 and 14. So we have got 13 over here. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14. What's the number that comes before? It's 12, okay? So look at this to help you. And remember, this is called a counting block to 100, okay? But if you look down here, this starts with 1, all the way to 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, all the way down to 100. And this is 9, it'll be 19, 29, blah, blah, blah. And let's see if you can do this 10 square, 100 square, all right? So that is your maths K3 for this week, okay? Something new, your odd and even numbers. Now, I'll say goodbye, and then we'll come back with our K2s and K3s and do our last and final sight work for today. Bye-bye.